Leaders hit survival mode faster than most people because you're carrying more pressure, more decisions, and more responsibility than the average nervous system is really built for. Between the financial stakes you're responsible for, the expectations, the nonstop demands, your system, it rarely gets a break, which means even the tiniest trigger, like a tone shift, a small request, or even just one more thing on your plate, can hit you like a truck. So today, I'm going to give you some clarity on why this happens in your brain so you can give yourself a little break and a little grace. And I will share a simple question that helps you snap out of it really fast. Okay? So I see this all the time. And honestly, I live it too. You can be grounded, clear, confident, fully in your leadership until suddenly you're not. Your heart races, your blood rushes, your patience disappears, and you can see or you can like feel yourself, right, slipping right below the line. And later you're thinking, why did I react like that? It wasn't even a big deal. But in that moment, it feels massive. And here is why. Your brain cannot tell the difference between real danger and perceived danger. So, a tough conversation or decision fatigue or identity pressure, like, I can't drop the ball, I need to have the answer, I should be able to handle this. All of that activates the same part of our brain that lights up during a real physical threat. It's the amygdala. It's the part of the brain that's also responsible for the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn reactions. And when the amygdala fires, you lose access to the prefrontal cortex, which is the part responsible for clarity, reasoning, emotional regulation, and ding ding, strategic thinking. So in that moment, you're not choosing the reaction, your biology is choosing it for you. And that's why the smallest trigger can hijack even the strongest leaders. Now, the good news, you can interrupt this pattern and you can do it fast. The quickest way out of reactive leadership mode is surprisingly simple. Name the reaction. The moment you say, okay, my system is in survival mode right now, your amygdala calms down. It's called affect labeling, and it literally sends blood flow back to the part of your brain that lets you think clearly again. Amazing, right? I sure think it is. And here's what's important, okay? We only have real control over just a few things. What we say or do, what we think, and how we process our emotions. And those two parts of the brain, the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex, they work together to process your emotions. So when you name the reaction, you create the conditions for control. You reconnect these systems and you take your power back from yourself. Wild, right? All right. Now, once you've named it, here is what you can ask yourself. Here is the question that I promised you in the beginning. Am I reacting to protect myself, or am I responding to lead? This single question pulls you out of autopilot and puts you back into intentional leadership. This is some serious high-level awareness. Am I right? I think so. Okay, I could go on and on here, but let's stop. If this helped you understand your reactions and maybe even the reactions of others, maybe just even a little deeper, go on and hit subscribe. I will continue to drop short leadership videos like this every week, and they'll help you lead with a lot more clarity and a lot less reactivity. All right, cheers. See you next time.